let's get started here. So, we're going to do an authentic, we'll just do, actually, you know what, well, let's do Redhawks Report. There we go. Too long, okay. Just do R, and then R. RR, that's fine. And no, we're not going to do my beloved Panthers. We are going to go with Buffalo Sabres. And actually, before I do this, yo, booster, we are going to hop out and update our roster. I forgot to do that before going live. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So you're just gonna have to come along for the ride. I'm gonna cut this out for YouTube. There is a new community roster list from Vasi. So let's see if we can find it. Sort on last uploaded. Vasi update. There we go. We'll update that. Set downloaded file as active roster. Yes, please. And we are all good to go. Let's go to new franchise. Authentic. Alright, so let's do R again. We'll go to, we're gonna go with Buffalo Sabres because they have a lot of Swedish prospects, and those Swedish prospects include 2 prospects that are currently playing in they're playing in my team in the SHL, Malmö Redhawks. One obviously is a bigger talent than the other, but both might make it eventually. I'm just trying to figure out whether we should have auto staff on or off. Morale is great, except for whenever you trade someone or don't resign someone, they get low morale and they perform worse, blah blah. And it's broken, so I am not using that. I haven't used it for years, so I hope they fix it eventually, but auto staff management, no. I want to do scouting. I want to do proper scouting because Buffalo Sabres in real life is currently in a rebuild. Yep, yeah. I mean, it's either Detroit or Buffalo, but yeah, Buffalo has 2 Malmo prospects, so I'm going with Buffalo for this one. Let's see, quick settings. We're doing Kiwi, 7 minutes. We'll do All-Star. Trade difficulty on medium. It's just my preferred. We are going to set up the scouting. It's going to take a while. I'm going to cut that out as well for YouTube. But live, unfortunately, you're going to have to sit through it. So auto scouting is none. And auto staff management, I think we can turn it on and off that before we create the league, but once we've... So I'm going to keep that off, because otherwise I can't hire the best possible scouts and whatnot. Advanced settings is just... I mean, we're gonna let the head coach do the line stuff at the beginning, but eventually we're going to meddle and interfere. Sim engine scoring, I think over the years it's going to increase, so we're gonna put that on low just to give, because because we're going to simulate a lot in the first few seasons. So we're going to put that to low and the sim engine shot frequency to high to give the goalies a little bit more of a chance to get a decent save percentage. And gameplay sliders, this is what we got. Hakiwi is on YouTube, but yeah, I can go through this quickly. You can pause it if you want to copy it. So skating was all this, shooting, and then passing, and puck control. Goalies are a little bit increased, as you can see, and then checking. Penalties kept fairly low on some of these. And then AI, 6 out of 6 AI learning, 6 out of 6 CPU strategy adjustment. That's just my preference. CPU face-off difficulty is a little bit higher, fight difficulty is a little bit higher. Alright. Assisted strategies, I do have call timeout off. I have shortened the bench on. User strategy adjustment, it doesn't really adjust a whole lot, but yeah. Let's get this going. Oh, that's cool. You should definitely make a Detroit one. And coincidentally, we're facing Detroit. They are in our division here. So in our division in the Atlantic, we have Bruins, we have Red Wings, Panthers, Canadiens, Senators, Lightning, and Maple Leafs. So it's a very difficult Atlantic division. I would say Bruins, Panthers, Lightning, and Maple Leafs are all favorites to take the playoff spots in this division. If we look at the Metropolitan, it's Hurricanes, Blue Jackets, Devils, Islanders, Rangers, Flyers, Penguins, and Capitals. And then you have the Western Conference with the Central Division and the Pacific Division. In the Central, you have Jets, Blackhawks, Avalanche, Stars, Wild, Predators, Coyotes, and Blues. And then in the Pacific, you have Ducks, Flames, Oilers, Kings, Sharks, Canucks, Golden Knights, and the Kraken. Now, for our as you can see, would you like to keep your lunch? Yep. Okay. So Devin Cooley. Okay, interesting. Right. Okay. So this is obviously not what we're going to line up with. So I'm just going to simulate through the preseason here, and then we're going to get through and set up the scouting. We're going to decline that. We're probably going to trade away some guys at the trade deadline, although the rosters have been updated to the way it is for this one. Although Casey Middlestat has been traded, so I don't know what's going on there. And also Kyle Pozo is now in Florida Panthers, and Middlestat was traded 1-for-1 to Colorado, I believe. So I am not sure. I mean, it makes sense because he only fits on the first line. So yeah, we'll probably make those two moves the same way. We'll probably trade Okposo to a contender and we'll probably trade him to another team come trade deadline. Try to get some picks, especially for Middlestat. Defense is probably our strongest suit, although I don't know why. Yeah, you know what? This first season, we're just not gonna bother too much with this stuff. We're just gonna let it roll, do its thing, be as bad as we can be, despite having Alex Tuck and Tage Thompson on our top lines. Jeff Skinner is also really good. We do have Dylan Cousins, Petrka, I believe he's from Germany. And then we have Jack Quinn, I believe that's one of the Quinn brothers. We have Tyson Jost, Victor Olofsson. He's probably not going to be staying on the team. We have Jordan Greenway. He is an absolute beast. There's potential in the system as well, particularly if we look at we have Peyton Krebs, 22 years old, but yeah, Isak Hussein. We have this guy, who up until recently was an elite low, I believe. Rutsalainen? I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing him up with someone else. We have Noah Östlund, who obviously had a breakthrough this year, and hopefully he can have a good year on the game as well. We have Jacob Bryson. He is could be a depth guy for us in the future. Ethan Prow, don't know who this is. I did think we would have more on the depth, but apparently not. This is actually really pretty bad. Oh well, we'll try to draft as good as we can. If we look at the contract situation, Casey Middlestat is up for a extension. He does want to extend. I don't think that we should extend because he wants 5 million, which is he's totally not worth that. Devon Levi is our future. Lukonen looks like a future starting option, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see who they are both very young. So we do have a few guys here. We have Mats Lindgren and Panoka. Both 7-round guys. They're going to take a while to develop. We have Komarov, 19-year-old right-handed defenseman. Forwards, if we look at our biggest, Zach Benson is clearly the biggest prospect, and then we have Savoy, Krebs, Kulik, Rosen, Östlund, Kisakov, and here we go. This guy, Anton Wahlberg. Although he's not, he is placed in the Americans, but he is not playing. He's not getting any game time. We might poke around a little bit in the AHL for this season. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to change focus. For right now, we're not going to bother at all with the head coach's lines. in the NHL, but we are going to be very picky about who plays in the minors. And return warning, don't really care about that too much. But for the minor league, that's where we're going to have our focus. Auto rotate goalies, that's fine. Auto scouting. Penalty time scaling, I don't remember putting that 6 to 6 out of 6. 4 out of 6 is more like it. We are going to keep the draft quality on medium, just to keep it realistic. Like you can't really every 3 years or so there is a better draft class quality, and we will up it every 3 years. But for this one, I'm just thinking what else we could do. Well, in the franchise mode, every player that plays in the European League is assigned to the AHL team that they would have been on if they were in North America. So that would be why. Like you're not playing Yuri Kolik. Like there are plenty of people here that I would like, for example, Peyton Krebs. Why is he not? Let's see. We only have Eric Robinson as a depth guy, so we could move a few people up. Krebs is a depth guy, clearly. And then we have, in the middle, we have Ruzek, Östlund, Kozak, Richards, Volby. Volby is not going to be a centerman in real life. He's been playing, ever since he came up in the men's league, he has been playing on the left. He's been a winger, so we might just change that. I mean, they removed the ability to change it in the franchise mode itself, so I would have to restart, and I don't want to do that. So we'll just play him on the wing. So we're gonna redo the whole. Got Rusek. First, we're gonna check here. Where does he fit? He fits third and fourth line. Okay. Jobst, 29 years old. You can fuck off, personally. So we're gonna replace you with this guy. I mean, and then we can do it like that. 25. Who else is scratched? I should be playing. Weisbach, Kisakov. So this guy, Brett Murray, 25 years old. Pandambiro, Rutsalainen, Roseanne, Östlund. This guy looks like a decent prospect too. He's only 20 years old. 25. Okay. Weisbach, Novikov is a defender. I guess Kisakov could play instead of Kozak. But Kozak is also only 20 years old. Oh, look at that. Alright, well. I mean, we're getting some chemistry. Even more chemistry? Okay. Cool. Okay, you know what? This is probably how we're gonna start. On the forwards, and then on the defense. Oh my god. Okay, so now we have plus minus 0 at least. Bryson can play. Let's see if we can find some chemistry here. So Johnson fits best on the second. He fits nowhere. Alright, we got a good fit on the middle pairing there. I think this is the best we can do. So, yeah. This is what we'll be rocking with for now. We have William von Bonnekow as well. I wonder, maybe I can put him somewhere. Is there a guy that I can send up? I mean, I could probably replace this guy. And also Kulik is not playing. I don't understand, why is Kulik not playing? Like, Kulik is a bigger talent. Oh, well, look at that. Okay, so we got 2 good top lines, and then Slaggert will replace with our beloved. Oh yeah, they fucked up. So the centerman, this guy is a centerman, but he obviously here he's a winger, and vice versa on for the for Volby. So Kisakov, Bonakov, Neto. I can't get any chemistry with these guys, but yeah, we have too many people playing the same. All right, well, that is it. That is what we're gonna rock with for the season. Now, what we're gonna do is fix the scouting. We're not gonna be able to make too many changes right now because simply there's not gonna be many good scouts available in the first season. But let's say 5 seasons in, you'll have all A and B scouts. So yeah, so we're gonna make sure that every single scout we have is C or above. So we can delete all of these. Fire. Fire, definitely. Fire. 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 Bye. Bye. And now we have a look. What do we have? We have an OHL Scout, QMJHL Scout, USA Central, Liga, SHL. We have one pro scout that made the cut, but unfortunately, we don't need pro scouts. So we're gonna keep the C- ones. We're gonna keep for now, and then we're gonna hire. We're gonna have one scout in each region. So I'm just gonna write it down for my own memory here. So we have scout region. So we got so we got Ramsey. He's B overall, and he's in OHL, and his region accuracy is A minus. We have Durand, C overall, QMJHL, he's A minus. Cavallo, USA Central, C overall, USA Central, and he's a B. So let's see if we can get him to an A in another region. So he is A in USA West and USA East. So let's put him in USA West. USA West for him instead. And that way he's an A+. And then we have, so we're gonna sort this. So we're gonna have West, we're gonna have WHL, USAC, USA East, and then we're gonna have yeah, there's 3 junior leagues, 3 USA leagues. There is SHL, Liga, Russia, NLA. We'll focus on those biggest leagues. So for us, we have a USA West guy. We got no one in Central, no one in East. We have one SHL guy, Raquel. He is a C overall, and he's an A straight up. And then we have WHL. We have Prosser, C minus overall, and an A on region accuracy. And then we have Ekholm in Liga. He's C overall. He's an A plus in the region. We do have a USA East guy here, Persod, C minus, A plus in the region. So the difference between, if you didn't know this, so the difference between the region accuracy and the overall is the region accuracy can go up as they spend more time in one region. So you could have scouts that are proficient in many different regions, whereas the overall you can't change. So if it's a C minus, it's not going to go to C. If it's a C, it's not going to go to B minus, etc. So what we want to do is have as high overall as possible, even if they have a crappy region accuracy to begin with. It's more important to look at what are the overalls. Now, there's no B scouts available, as you can see. So we're just gonna do the best we can. So we're gonna need a Russian scout, and so if we look here, he is an A in Russia. He's an A plus in Russia. Now, obviously, he has CCC, B in reflexes, B in skater physical, C minus in scout efficiency. Everything else is in C, so that's fine. We'll get him. He wants 6 years, which is okay. We can fire him if he doesn't meet our standard. So Radulov, you are hired. Radulov is a C, and he's an A+. Now, we need also a European scout who is preferably he's efficient in all 4 regions, which he is. Look at that. GEL A-, NLA A+, Extraliga A+. Perfect. Perfect guy to get on here. Langvidor. C Scout. And he's an A+ in NLA, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he is. He's an A- in the lowest of those 4 regions. So we could get a USA Central Scout as well. And we immediately find perfect. Campagna. Campagna is a C overall scout, A+ in USA Central, which is what we wanted. Perfect. We got our scouting done. For now, anyway. We're going to get the scouts going in a moment here. We're just going to give them 1 day to travel. Lost in overtime to New York Rangers. Anton Wahlberg got injured, but he's back. And the AHL team won their first 2 games. Nice. Okay, we won 4-2 against New York Islanders. Both of our new scouts came through, so we're gonna get the scouts assigned to scouting. All right, we're done with the scouting. Let's oh yeah, it says 2 now, but it might only be if you're active, I guess. I don't know. But now we're going to simulate. And hopefully the AHL team has a good year. And we'll get good development on our prospects. We'll check after each month to see how the NHL team and the AHL team are doing. So the first month, Sabres actually overperforming like mad, 7-1-1, 15 points in 9 games. If we look at the AHL team, we are at the top of the standings, 5-1-1, 11 points in 7 games. So yeah, looking pretty good. Let's get to 1st of November, or 1st of December, I mean. 1st of December, Riley Stillman is being, let's just replace him with another whoever. Ooh, Olofsson and a 5th round pick for a 3rd round pick. Not now, but maybe later. Wait, what? Nothing is the way I had it. Kulik is not playing. Baldby is not playing. Von Monaco is not playing. What the hell is going on here? Oh, I don't freaking remember. I had it so 3 lines had chemistry. Why does it do this to me? What made it change? Because I I put head coach Ed Lines there, yes. But minor league head coach, no. That's what I put. So why? Well, we're gonna try to make it work again. So who are... Um... I would have to go back and look because oh man, I can't remember. We want Kulik, Ruzek, Rosen, Östlund, Kozak, Barnikov, Wahlberg, Kisakov. I don't know. I had like +3, +1, +1 before. The fuck is Richards doing? Oh, this is so frustrating. I did it perfectly before and then it reset for some stupid reason. So this guy fits the best on the top line. You know what? Let's just do Kulik, Östlund, Rosen. That's a great line. And then we have Kisakov, Ruzek, von Barnikov. We have Kisakov, Rusek, Nato, followed by Kozak from Bonakov, and then we have Warren, what if we put these together? Nope. Okay. Let's see. Russalainen, Biro, Weissbach, Nuchev. Okay. Boom! And then here, okay, so I guess this was the best I could do. I don't know. Just to be safe, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Just so it's not reset. Alright, man. Take care. You'll see this on YouTube eventually. Alright. Let's get through this season. Jurikolik. Nadeau has been injured. Kylik Pozo, Jet Wu, 4th round, 7th round, Casey DeSmith. No. We're gonna make a few trades here before the trade deadline. We're not gonna make the playoffs, which is fine. First and second for Pelika. Yep, let's do that. Let's do that. So our prospect pool is pretty good. If we look at forwards, we have Cousins, Thompson, Skinner. Well, Skinner is not exactly a prospect anymore, but Skinner, Tuck, Krebs is looking good. He's a top 6 forward in the making. Lucius, Peterka, Quinn, Lekirimaki, Middlestat. We'll trade him. I think Peyton Krebs can definitely replace him. Mittelstadt, Jost, Kurgensens, Greenway, well, in the system we have Benson, Savoy. So Benson is currently in the junior leagues. Savoy, I wonder where he would fit. Like it doesn't show where he fits on the. I would say since his stature isn't like he's 175 centimeters, I don't think that he's fit for a bottom 6 role. So we might try to play him in the top 6, and then we have a right-handed centerman here, elite. Probably should also be played a little bit higher. And then we have Kulik, Hussein, Östlund, Hutanen, Kisakov, Ballberg. This is not exactly like some of these guys are not going to make it. Definitely going to get rid of some of these guys. But yeah, looking good. Now on the defense, we have Pelika. We're going to sign him for the next season. Yeah, because he turns into a UFA after. We have Salomonsson, who's also a young. I mean, it says two-way defender here, but I would call him more of a defensive-minded defenseman, to be honest. Yeah, there's some 7th D guys here, but we do have Pelika in the system. We could use a few more. We got Pelika, Samuelsson, Power, Dahlin. So yeah. I mean, Salomonsson could play. He fits well on all. Power plays best on the 2nd and 3rd. Dahlin plays best on the 2nd and 3rd as well. But he's going to be, regardless, he's going to be on the top line. There's no doubt about that. But I'm thinking about playing Dahlin. We could play all these guys down the left, and then we'll have. I mean, unfortunately, we have Clifton tied up for another few years. Yokihayu, I don't know what to do with him, honestly. Top 4 low. He doesn't get any development. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let's get through this rest of the season and we'll clean it up. Sabres are not looking like a playoff team, so we're just going to continue simming here. We're not going to do any more trades. We already did our trades. Chicago Blackhawks won the... Okay. We get 13th pick. Great. So let's trading block. Let's adjust this. So our trading block is going to be Mittelstadt. It's going to be Clifton. Although 3 years, I guess. Krebs, for sure. Maybe we could get a first rounder. We'll see. There we go. All done. Chromiak, Branzig-Niegold, Threlfall, Nabokov, and Ferrario. That's our draft. Re-sign coaches. We'll keep this guy. Assistant coach. Associate coach. But yeah, we're gonna try to find a better coach that fits better.